All right, joined by Jason Day. Jason, obviously, you've got the apparel going on with Malbon the last couple of years. What do you make of the noise that's been made towards it and just the reactions?
There's good and bad. Obviously, when you're trying to shake the tree a little bit, it's not even necessarily shaking the tree. You're just trying to come through with a different style and a different way to wear some gear. And I guess Malbon, they know how to market very, very well, and they have a lot of unique styles, which is fantastic. I think, some of the styles is definitely, you either love it or hate it, and that's okay because they have golf gear and they have streetwear, and then they have options, which is nice.
What's been some of the funniest comments you've gotten from fellow players for what you wore?
Nothing that stands out too much.
Or compliments.
But I mean, there's been good and bad. But obviously, when I was playing at Pebble this year, I felt like I stopped the whole range walking down there in sweat. So maybe that's probably not going to come back out again. But it was nice to give it a shot to see how it came out. I think some people liked it, some people hated it. So.
And that was the mountain range one, right? On your.
No, that was different. That was
Which is it now?
That was all sweats. So I was wearing all sweats head to toe on Sunday at Pebble. The mountain range one, that was very, very classy stuff. Obviously, I had the visor, that sweater on that was a part of the Preserved collection, and then obviously the Preserved collection pants, and then it's just golf is so much better layered. You know what I mean? When you have layers on, when it's like a little bit cool, it looks better because, when you have more layers, it's just like another piece. Like it's like an art piece. You know what I mean? It's just like another piece to the collection. So when it's warm and stuff, everyone kind of looks very, very similar. You just got a t-shirt and pants on, and it's very hard to kind of stand out.
I remember at Augusta last year, obviously you had to tone it back down, and they asked you to change shirts there. Are you going to tone it down this year, or kind of what's the plan going in for the scripting here?
That we have to get clearance on the scripting this year. So they've, to Malbon's credit, they've got some bold stuff, but I'm not sure if it'll pass. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully they'll say yes. If not, then we'll be going back to the drawing board and trying to come up with something different.
And I was going to say also, too, for your game, your golf game right now, do you feel like your best is still ahead of you? Some of your best golf could still be ahead of you at this point?
Well, I just started working back with Colin Swatton, so that was a big shift. I mean, I had him here last week when we were working together, did some stuff, and then I'm just trying to quiet the noise in my head a little bit more. I'm not trying to think so technically about the swing. I feel like the swing is good where it needs to be. Look, I'm not. Even though I'd love to swing it like Tiger 2000, it's never going to be like that. Just because, I'm 37 years old and I've had back injuries, I'm just never going to be able to swing it like that. So, trying to swing it a certain way is going to be very difficult for me. So I just got to get back to you in the bumper rails of what you need to do. Does it go straight with what type of shot that you want to hit? And if it does, then let's just keep it inside those bumper rails or those parameters and just go out and play golf. I feel like it's been a while since I've thought like that, and I guess it's very refreshing to do that.
And how did that come about with Colin getting back together with him?
I can't do everything myself in regard to I feel like through Colin, through Chris Como, and through some other coaches that I've talked to, I felt like I've got a pretty good, baseline of knowledge about the golf swing. But no matter how good I know the game, I still can't see myself hit a shot and see what it looks like. I can feel it, but when it's different from someone looking at someone else hitting a golf shot. I can kind of see what's going on, but when you're the one hitting the golf shot, it's very difficult. So I need the advice of professionals like Cole to just take some of the stress and the pressure off me so that I can just go out and just focus on playing good golf.
It just felt like it was time to get back together with him at this stage, huh?
Yeah, it was just because I've been healthy, you know what I mean? And I'm like, this is really good. I feel like I'm healthy. I'm in a good spot right now, and he knows my game better than anyone else because we worked for so long together. So, and it was nice. It was actually quite refreshing because didn't feel like we took any time apart when we started working together again. We just went straight back into, how we used to act and all that stuff, which is great. So it's nice that the chemistry's still there, which is good.
So you basically just called him last Tuesday or Monday, or how did that all
I've
go?
been like on and off with him over like the last couple months, just kind of like saying, hey, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? And I didn't get to see him for a little bit until this past week. Sorry. I was kind of, half doing my stuff and half doing his stuff, at the start of the year. And there was some good and bad, but where I feel like we'll add some consistency here soon, which would be nice.
The last thing I wanted to touch on was this Quail Hollow, obviously a place you know really well, the PGA Championship going there. How much does it help with the familiarity, being a course that you've played many times?
Yeah, I mean, it's always nice. I mean, Quail Hollow is just such a tremendous club. I try and get back anytime. I don't miss that tournament, firstly, like during the regular season. Obviously, we're not going to have it there because we have the PGA there this year. I love the layout. I think it's a tremendous club. Looking forward to the PGA Championship being there. What Mr. Harris has done, in and around Charlotte and with that club has been fantastic. I think, it presents very, very well as a PGA course. It's going to be great. Obviously, Justin Thomas won it there last time we played the PGA, so it's kind of nice to be able to go back to a golf course that I've had a lot of success at, and a tournament that I've won at before. So that's two positives, which is good.
Jason, always appreciate the time.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.
Cheers.